Cancer. Hi, lovely, lovely Cancer. I'm Iris Siriani, and I am here to do your monthly spiritual guidance reading for March 2019. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome. I hope that you like my style and what I have to share with you today resonates with you. I read my cards intuitively, and so that I can deliver messages that are for your highest good and will help you move forward on your path to your highest fulfillment and satisfaction in life. But the messages may not resonate with everybody, and that's okay. Take what resonates with you, and if nothing resonates with you, then the messages aren't meant for you. If you would like a private reading with me, I will leave all of the details and information below. And so let's get started. So I have shuffled and premeditated on your cards. And in the interest of saving time, I have pre-selected, or 3 cards have come out as messages for you. And the overall messages, I'll just share the cards with you. The first one is regeneration. The next one is happy, but it came out reversed. Not that that's a bad thing. And the next one is a fork in the road, and it too came out reversed. And what I want to say about this, Cancer, is that this regeneration card is really awesome, because just like nature regenerates itself and kind of clears away the old stuff and burns away the new stuff so that new stuff can come up. That's what you're in the process of doing. You are creating new things for yourself. You are evolving into that next beautiful phase of your life and who you need to become to get to this happy place. Have you ever told yourself that you feel happy for no reason? That's what this is. But because it came out in the in the reversed position, it just tells me that this whole new way of being and this whole new rebirthing of a new you, shedding an old skin, a new way of being and a new way of showing up in your life, that it's a little bit scary for you. And it's scary for all of us, depending on what it is, the growth that you're going through and what you have let go, so that you can step into that new version and upgraded version of yourself, can sometimes leave us feeling like really, really unsettled. And all we need to do is just recognize that we're all on a journey, all on a path to experience life. And sometimes life leaves us feeling uncertain. So, and that's okay. Just, just know that it's part of the process. Sometimes the growth that we go through is really painful. Other times it's not that painful and we kind of just breeze through it, right? So whatever that is, just know that you're okay. All is good in the hood, and you will get that to that happy place, right? Now, the fork in the road, this just says, okay, do I go left or do I go right? And this is reversed, which is basically saying, like, there's something that you want to do. Maybe you're presented with a couple of opportunities, and there's some indecision about it because you don't want to make a mistake. You're test driving. I want to say, like, you've got on a new pair of wings, right? And there's a lot of uncertainty about which way to go, and you don't want to make a mistake, right? And so you're not you're not sure which way to go. But this is make a choice, because there is no wrong way to go. Whatever you choose is good. It's going to lead to where you need to be. It's all good. You don't need to, just go with what feels good for you. And either one that you choose is going to be okay. That's kind of what I'm sensing from all of this. So let's pull some cards, or we'll let them fly out of the deck. I'm not much of a card puller on your behalf. I just really like the cards to show themselves for you. So, not that pulling the cards, I know a lot of readers pull the cards, and that's okay. That's okay too. It's just not my way. I just like to have them fly out, especially since this is a fairy tarot deck, and fairies have wings. So let's see what comes up. Okay, the first one you came out was the Eight of Autumn, and it looks like this might be something that you want to learn, and maybe you're making a decision about what school to go to. Where is the best place to get your training? What mentor do you hire? What program? So that's the Eight of Autumn, and it's about education and mentorship. Maybe you're mentoring somebody, but I really feel that as a result, because it's underneath this regeneration card, I think as a result of that regeneration and that new life, there's a new project. There's something that you want to do, but you need to do some research, or you need to learn something. Learn something. Okay, so the next thing that came out was the Two of Autumn, and this talks about multitasking, handling a lot of things, lots of different priorities. Talks about fun as well. You can handle it though. Like if you look really closely at that fairy there, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of, I think that those look like lilies to me, but whatever they are to you, there are a few of them there, and she is very certain and very sure that she can handle this. And this card came out underneath your happy card, which I've turned upright because I really feel that this is the way it needs to be, right? And I think that once you do this fork in the road here, and just choose, make a choice, make a choice based on what feels good for you. And I think that it has something to do with education and learning something, or working with somebody in order to get you to a new level. You're going to be busy, but not busy doing a lot of stuff that doesn't have meaning for you. It's not you are busy managing all of the important things in your life, and you're quite capable and confident in doing that. So you have this focus, I believe it looks like to me. I'm getting that sense. You have this focus that is making you very happy, and although it's bringing in a lot more things for you to manage, and I think that you're very happy with it. Okay. So remember I was telling you about this fork in the road? I think that fork in the road has to do with conflicting goals. that, and it could be conflicting goals within yourself or conflicting goals of other people around you that might have an influence on you. And you are floating with your new wings. You want to do something different, and it's going to create happiness for you once you make this decision for yourself that I believe involves some type of higher learning. But there are conflicting goals, and somebody perhaps, you know, whether you are at odds on your own, like whether it's an internal thing, but I don't think that that's what this is. I think that there is perhaps a partner. Your partner has conflicting goals. Maybe they want to have a baby, but you don't want to have a baby right now because you want to focus on your career. Whatever that is, there's a conflict, and I think that's what's stopping you from making a right choice in your newness, right? And so I think that's where that's coming from. And I hope that this is resonating with some of you. I think there's a lot of positivity in here, and I think whatever the conflict and the differing of opinions is, I still highly feel that when you follow what feels right for you, you can't make a wrong decision. Okay, Spirit, what next step guidance do you have for Cancer that is going to help them make that decision and overcome the differing of opinions? I feel that really is what is stopping you here. So what needs to happen next for Cancer? Or what are the next steps? What does Cancer need to do to turn happy and fork in the road, right side up? Of course, I love it when they come out quickly. Bear with me. Okay, well that one does. Ah, the Dreamer. Okay, that's good, right? Which doesn't surprise me. One sec. Okay. Okay, so that's two. So you've got the Dreamer. You've got the Dreamer so far. You've got the Three of Summer, which is about celebration and community and support, and the rebirth, which supports your regeneration. And what is one more? One more. Oh, that's too many. Although I did see the World, and the World talks about using logic and your heart. So it's the connection between your head and your heart, and that would have come up under the Five of Springs, Five of a Spring. But there were so many cards that came with it, but that was the one that stood out for me in that group. Okay, let's see what just popped out here for me. Okay, Study, Lovers, and the Chariot. Okay, these are the three that came out, so that's quite a bit as well. So the Chariot, this basically says, you know, success and forward movement when you commit yourself to what it is that you're doing, that you have the self-discipline to move your life forward. And that comes under the Five of Spring, as does the Princess of Autumn, which talks about, you know, there's a lot of books in here as well, and study, and well thought out plans. So so when the world kind of showed itself in the package of all of those other cards that wanted to come out, it's the logic between your head and your heart, and making plans and figuring out a plan to create what it is that you want. And this is also that same. So when you plan out what you want, when things are well thought out, with the connection between your head and your heart, you can overcome, first of all, the challenges from this card, of opposing goals, which allows you to really feel confident. Can you see that here? One a little bit. There we go. And making a decision for yourself. And again, there is no wrong decision in here when you go forward and feel what feels the best for you. And there is no wrong decision again here, and that you have a lot of forward movement when you execute your plan. And there's lots to celebrate here. You have support for what it is that you want to do, because you have a dream. There is something that you want to do. So do it. Do it. There's lots of good news. There's lots of support here for you as well. And again, in as much as this is the Lover's card and, you know, talks about marriage and union and stuff like that, it also speaks of, you know, making choices. And I've been saying this throughout this reading, is making choices that feel good to you. And those choices come from the heart, sinking into your heart. So this here is like, it's an amazing reading for you, Cancer, because all of this new regeneration, this new life, this shedding, it's turned, like this whole thing in this month is turning this happy this way, which is really fantastic, because you're going to choose what feels right for you. Then you're going to do the learning and the mentoring that you need, which is going to cause you to be a little bit busy, but you have what it takes to manage everything that needs to be taken care of. You've got this, right? And if people have opposing goals, if you have a partner perhaps that has a different goal, or you have children, or whatever the situation is where there's this opposing goals, listen to your heart, right? You have a dream for a reason, and it's not that you ignore what anybody else wants, but when you listen, when you make decisions from your heart, they are for your highest good, which means they are for the highest good of all involved. And there's a lot of success, there's lots of celebration, there's lots of support for you, and you know, you have forward movement in your life. And you also have a lot of autumn in here, the fall time. So I think that whatever is happening now, you're going to start seeing some rapid forward movement as we move through the spring and the summer, and perhaps the fall. That's when a new school year starts. So that might be the time that you start doing these new studies. So Cancer, that's what I have for you today. I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe and share, and please leave your comments. I would love to hear what it is that you are dreaming of, and how this reading resonated with you. Blessings to you. This is like an amazing reading for you, Cancer. And until next month, bye.